Hello YouTube, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to another video with me, the drummer. Haven't done a video in a couple months, and man, what a few months it has been. It is currently April 17th, which means if you're like me, you are on lockdown orders because of COVID-19. I last did a video at the start of February, right around Super Bowl, and since then I've gotten married. I went to Disney World for honeymoon. Disney World was shut down, and then now at home. I'm quite lucky that I've been working from home. My wife has been working from home, so we're not in a really bad situation. Hopefully, all you viewers have not been personally affected too harshly from what's going on in the world. Wanted to do a video today. This is a pretty exciting video for me. I'm going to open a few things right here live in the video. But wanted to talk about first a few books that I picked up pretty soon after I did my last video. So these have been with me for a couple months now. And they were all on the list of things that I went into 2020 wanting to get. 2020, this has kind of changed a lot. We're going to see that here in a minute with my thinking as far as acquiring books go for this year. There were a lot of things that were at the top of my list, like Amazing Spider-Man 129, First Punisher, ASM 14, First Green Goblin. They're still on the list, but I've got some different priorities now. So these ones I picked up here, there's a bit of a theme. So the first book is Avengers number 6. This is the first appearance of Baron Zemo, there we go, and the Masters of Evil. There's a lot of hype behind this book. I'm not a big hype guy. That's not why I was looking to pick this up. These are just, always for my personal collection and something that I want. But I did want to grab it before maybe the price started to get a little too carried away. Which is not really what's happening right now, obviously with people being laid off, and the market's kind of in a bit of a rut. But there's the first book, Avengers 6. Next book is Avengers 10. This is the first Immortus, who I've talked about before, is also Rama Tut and Kang the Conqueror, as this is Nathaniel Richards, who is this time-traveling, he's appeared in different guises, so grab that one as well. And then the big one, which was probably, I was trying to think, I didn't make an actual list, but my top 3 books kind of going into the start of the year, besides those 2 ASM books, the other one was this one. And so this is the big one of those 3 with Rama Tut, Immortus, and Kang. So this is the first Kang. So really happy to have this book. Not super happy with what I paid versus what the last book went for in a 5.5. Again, the market is kind of soft on everything right now. Well, not absolutely everything, but a lot of books, which might make you asking yourself why I've gone out and bought this one that is coming up, but it is what it is. So I'm going to open a few things here. I've got a few boxes. The first one we're going to crack into. Hopefully everything has come okay. This is a Funko Pop, and most of you guys are probably here for comic stuff and not Funko Pops, but I just want to show this really quick. Pick this up. This is this drives me crazy. These pop people, they don't take the plastic off these pop protectors. I don't know if they realize that they are supposed to. But there you go. that is this is the God Doom from Secret War a couple of years ago there. So, oh, that's some bad glare. So, Doctor Doom Funko Pop to go along with all my other FF Pops that have quickly become pretty much my favorite ones in my Marvel collection. So we got that guy. Got another book here, single book, and this is good because this was supposed to get here yesterday and then was delayed, so I was kind of worried, but here we go. This is not a super expensive book, and it's my first book in this series. I don't want a lot of books from this series. I'd like number one. I would like, I think it's number 7. Just taking the tape off here. Let's flip this around and see how it looks. Yeah, that's fairly nice. There's a bit of a bum corner here. This is pretty amazing. The seller's even got, so I'll show you what we got. We have Swamp Thing number 9 with this awesome Bernie Wrightson cover. And there's a bit of a bum corner up here, and the dealer even had listed very fine pointing at the corner as to why this book is a very fine and not near mint. But I saw the corner when I bought it, and I was okay with that. It is a little color breaking crease, but beyond that, and a little bit of color rub on here. But beyond that, this book is in really nice shape. I know it's not an expensive book, didn't cost me a lot of money, but I really, really like it. We'll get that put in Mylar, and that'll go up on the non-CGC wall, which is above me and to the side, which you guys cannot see. But, so that's cool. Okay. And then this is the big one. This is a huge box. And the guy paid for priority, so he probably should have just done a medium priority box, but maybe doesn't ship a lot of comics. I don't know. Seems like he's pretty big into comics. All right, so let's see how this is packaged all up in here. And as we get into this, I wanted to mention, so, you know, you guys have seen, if you've watched my previous videos, the kind of keys that I've been buying. You can see some of them on the wall behind me. And they're not crazy expensive. There's a lot of padding in here. There's big, giant things. But I decided a couple months ago, after I picked up those Avengers ones, those are the last CGC books that I'd got, I decided I was going to attack the rest of 2020 a little differently. You know, I'd seen some good videos online and guys talking about if you're trying to do a run, trying to go after the big books first, which is usually not what people do. And they end up getting all these other books in the run, but maybe not having the real keys. And so, again, if you've seen any other videos, you might know that I've been trying to do Fantastic Four 1 to 100 is my goal. So I talked to my wife and I said, I'm going to start to save up a bit, and I'd like to get this book. It's got a lot of tape on here, so give me a second. Let's see if we can start to unwrap this. So this was the first one I decided I was going to go after. And there we go. It's not FF1. as I don't think I'm prepared for that yet. That will be in the future at some point, and a lot of saving. Okay, we're almost here. All right, take a quick look at the slab, which looks fairly good. I'll get this open. It's in a Mylar, but here we go. This is my first big boy comic book, really big boy comic book, and this is the first appearance of Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, number 5, in a 3.0. Let's take the Mylar off, which is not in the best shape anyway, but you know, I don't display my guys in Mylar, so let's get a little better look here. There we go. This is awesome. I just feel fantastic to have this book in my hands as part of the collection. You know, there's a lot of, not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's a bunch of these that I've been keeping my eye on in different grades, basically 2.0 to kind of 3.5. And I liked the quality of this one for the grade. Like there was a 2.5 CBCS that sold a few days before I bought this, and I mean, the book is wrecked. The 2.5 book, you know, I just couldn't imagine spending that money to get that one as a 2.5. So I really liked this. The colors are fairly nice. It's a little muted, not totally as bright as it could be, but it's really in decent shape for a 3.0. I bought the grader's notes. The centerfold is detached, which doesn't matter one bit to me. And in a book that's only a 3.0, it probably doesn't make a difference, probably. But I do wonder if it could even be a 3.5 maybe, if it had the centerfold attached. Probably not, because I don't think it makes, I don't think they really care at this level that the centerfold is allowed to be detached at this grade, but you never know, because it's a decent looking book for a 3.0. So super pumped with that. So my plan for the rest of this year is to try and go after a few more of these other things, specifically FF 2, 3, and 4. I figure if I can finish the first 5, apart from number 1, then I'm putting myself in good shape. You can see behind me, I do already have 48, 49, and 50. I have number 52, First Black Panther. I've got all the Inhumans ones up here, which again, hopefully you've seen them in my videos. So we're doing pretty good here. It's basically the first 10 books that are the ones that are a little pricey. And yeah, I'm going to try and pick up 2, 3, and 4 as the year goes along. And hopefully we have some of those for future unboxings. I'm hoping I have another video for you guys in a couple weeks. I sent off some CGC books, actually cracked 3 books. So 2 were old cases. I want a new case anyway, so we're going to see what those come back as. And 1 was my FF18 first Super Scroll, which was a CBCS book, and I want that as a CGC. So we'll see how that comes back. The last one was Doctor Strange 169, his first, his own title. And I'm interested, bought that one raw, so to see what we get on that. And they seem to be moving really quick. I sent them a week ago. They got them at CGC last Friday. They had them in the system Monday. And by Tuesday, they already said scheduled for grading, which is crazy to me because normally they sit there for ages. I did send them value fast track. So yeah, it'll be a little quicker, but I've never seen that where they get them in the system and the very next day it's scheduled for grading. So we'll see how long scheduled for grading lasts. Should be maybe a couple weeks. So it's been a week here basically already. So kind of hoping maybe by the end of next week, they might be in quality control and ready to come back, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, for this big unboxing for me. This is a big one. I hope everyone stays safe, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.